Hello everyone, welcome back to another Naruto review. This time we're doing the Pain's Assault arc. I know it's been a while since we did a Naruto review just because it took so fucking long to do Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. But we back here. We're back here. And as per usual, I know again it's been a bit, I'll be grouping chapters that I think go together to make it easier to get final thoughts and stuff like that, so I ain't like after every chapter like chapter 413 thoughts and stuff like that, so it just makes the experience smoother. It's of course my groupings aren't always perfect. There's some lean into like next groups of chapters and stuff like that, but I try my best to make it seem like it's on like one topic or like one situation. And then yeah, let's just jump into it, starting off with chapter 413 through 417. Kill B uses his tail beast cloak and it's super fast. Sasuke is the first person to dodge Kill B since his brother, Kill B's brother. Just for clarification, Sasuke tries to use Genjutsu to freeze Kill B, but that did not work. Sasuke got nailed like, ooh, you wouldn't want to get back up after that. Jugo is merging with Sasuke to heal him. Kill B turned to the Air Tails completely. Jugo turned to Chara after merging with Sasuke. Shugetsu is just trying to cover for the rest of Targa, but, you know, they're trying to escape, but, you know, ultimately, there's only so much he can do against the tail beast. We cut to Naruto for a second to see he's getting the hang of nature energy. Back to Sasuke. Sasuke thinks about his Taka teammates in Team 7, but causes Sasuke to unleash the Amaterasu. Sasuke cuts off one of the Air Tails' tails off, bit awkward of a sentence. Kill B hits Quan and she catches on fire, but Sasuke puts it out. Sasuke did the same thing to Kill B so they can capture him alive. Some cloud ninja sees this and knows Sasuke is one of Kill B's attackers because of the Shiha symbol on his back. We go to Naruto to see that he's trying to take nature energy without the toe. Furusaka hands Naruto Jiraiya's first book, and this makes Naruto think of Jiraiya and how he wanted to get aware of all the hate in the world, which I appreciate for lofty girl Jiraiya, but legitimately impossible. I'm sorry, there's always gonna be strife, and we see that in Boruto and Naruto too. Nobugo, and you can try your hardest, but unfortunately with how this world is, that's very impossible, in my opinion. Which is unfortunate, of course, very unfortunate, but it's the world we live in, unfortunately. Back to Taka. The drop-off kill will be tomorrow. Sasuke is going to rest before going to the Leaf for revenge for Itachi. Rokaki is very upset that his brother Kill B was kidnapped, rightfully so. Naruto has to stay still to master nature energy, so he's balancing on like a plank of wood on top of a spike. Sasuke is feeling the effects of using Zai so much. A cloud ninja trailed Taka by Sasuke and Jugo take care of him. The Furikake wants a team of clown ninjas to head to Konoha to get info on Sasuke. He also wants to hold a summit of the 5 Kages. That's the next arc. I feel like I've been building that arc in Sakura for like forever in these reviews, but it is. We get to it, and like legitimately it's the next review. I do think these chapters are good. I know it's an awkward split. Again, I use like the Naruto wiki to help me determine like where the arc arcs are and stuff like that. It's a bit of an awkward split. I would not have split up the Kill B fight like this. I would have kept it like in one over other in terms of arcs. And again, in my opinion. But I think it was more based off of like not what Naruto was doing at the time. I was still moved like, again, I know I said this in the like Battle of Brothers arc. I would have moved all the Kill B stuff to this, but besides the point, I do think it's very fun to see Kill B going fucking off on Taka. Like his tail beast and all that stuff. Being full control of his tail beast and seeing and not out of control for once is very cool to see. For the card game, not much thoughts on. We get more of him next arc. And Sasuke on his basically dance or like a hot potato of revenge, basically, when he gets a little tiny piece of information, he goes like, I want revenge on this person, but like now he just wants to kill everyone in relief for what happened to Itachi. And we see his trajectory change once again at the end of this arc about what he wants to do. I think that's really it. I just like this. I like the sub for... Basically, this arc starts off with sub for the next arc, with Kirby being kidnapped, Sasuke's goes, and the Hokage requesting the summit. But it's all very entertaining and very great action. Chapters 418 through 421. Naruto has mastered Sage Mode and now is practicing fighting with Sage Mode. But Leaf is trying to figure out what Jiraiya meant by the real pain isn't among them. The 6 paths of pain have arrived at Belief. Konoha has the ability to detect anyone that enters the village, so Pain will send the summoning jutsu on in and then summon them, so it seems like there's only one attacker, or one unidentified chakra in the village. And they have a way to explain, hey, you know, Tachi knows the codes to get into the barrier, that's why they didn't detect him for the social scenario arc. That arc that happened so very long ago. So yeah, the summoning jutsu PN summons the gang. The assault begins. One of the pen can whip souls at people. That's fun. We see that Kirby substituted with his tail that got cut off. So Kirby is fine. He leaves the Cloud Village, even though the 8 tails is like, are you sure your brother probably is very livid? Kirby is like, yeah, it's fine, I want freedom, but cook up in the village, and goes off to train. Kakashi says Iruka from a pain. Kakashi's having trouble against the Rinnegan. We cut to Naruto, who can only do Sage Mode for 5 minutes, but if he has Furasaka on his show, he can take in nature energy for Naruto. We go back to Relief, who just found out that the wards and Pain are chakra receivers. Tsunade wants to call Naruto back to the village. Sakura saves a child from a Pain. The village elders wants Naruto to stay away. Tsunade stands up for Naruto, saying that he shouldn't be treated like a child, and that the elders should have trust. I know, like, this isn't the anime, and, like, review of the anime, this is a review of the manga, but, like, I love this scene of the anime so much. Like, I'm sorry, like, I just love Tsunade staying up for Naruto. It does come full circle from, like, when Naruto first met her and, like, the search for Tsunade arc to see how much that relationship has built and trust has built and all that stuff between those two characters, which is very awesome to see. We cut to Kakashi, who is seeing that the pain that he's facing can repel everything as another Pain shows up. Double Pain. Danzo kills the messenger toads and Naruto wouldn't know about the attack. These episodes are fine. It's the start of the assault, and which is gonna be, you know, entertaining as heck, but it's good stuff. It's a good, you know, starting point, and that's all these chapters really are. The starting point, and I want to mention the love I have for the scenario moment, which is the highlight of these chapters, if you ask me. But Danzo has been a shadow in terms of, like, I guess part 2. He might have been mentioned in part 1 here in Vale, but in part 2 he's been, like, kind of a creeping shadow that's been getting more and more relevance. And you see that he is scheming something. Oh, he wants his way and kill the messenger toad. I think that's another weird point to highlight, because that is the point in this arc as we go later on a bit. But other than that, like, not too much in terms of stuff to really highlight, in my opinion. There's a lot of small chapter groupings in this one. Not like the Faye Brother arc when it's just like 3 big conglomerates of chapters. I feel like I had to separate these in a bit smaller groups to talk about the different things that I have. Chapter 422 through 425. The pains are killing everyone. Tsunade summons Kasane to help heal everyone. Kakashi is being put in to be stabbed, but that Kakashi is a lightning clone, allowing Choji and his dad to down one of the pains. Kakashi knows the pain that can push and pull and needs some time to recharge after his attacks. Kakashi attacks him underground, but it stopped. Choji and his dad come rolling in, but it also stopped. Choji and his dad tie up Pen by using a chain that Kakashi had high when he was underground. But all the pain that he was destroyed, saves for pushing Pain from Kakashi's Chidori. Kakashi is trapped, and Pain nails him. Tsunade is trying her best to heal everyone. Danzo is planning to use the attack to make himself a Kage, because who cares about if the village is still standing? I mean, he goes like, it would be significant loss, but he goes like, I think the village is still gonna be standing. But who cares? You know, who cares if hundreds of thousands of millions of people die? As long as you're on top, who gives a shit? You know? Choji's dad is dead. Kakachi's bringing him in, though, tells Choji to tell Tsunade about Pain's power. Kakashi uses Conway to save Choji from Pain, and that's how he also stopped from being nailed earlier. Kakashi passes on and is talking to his father in the afterlife. It's honestly a really touching scene. We see the Nine Tails prevent Furusaki from getting Naruto nature energy. Back to the leaf, we see Shusune almost figure out who Pain is, but needs more time. I like these chapters. I do like that they weren't afraid to kill Kakashi off. Put a pen in that, of course, the biggest of pens. And Choji's dad, well, he gets back up legitimately, I think, in like the next grouping of chapters. But you think he's dead. So many fake outs of deaths in like this one section, but in particular, it's kind of bad. I hate fake outs. But it's nice to see Choji get some action against the Pain. I would give them that. That is very nice to see. I wish we did more with the minor characters, but I hate to say that's kind of what the anime is for. Anime is full with filler and stuff like that. I think that's a highlight of the anime, but again, besides the point being is I really did enjoy Kakashi's fight with Pain. I think it was very entertaining. Again, like, you really feel like Kakashi's death, and him having mixed feelings about his dad and being able to talk to him about afterlife is very nice as well. Moving on to chapters 426 and 429. Uba-san shows up to protect Konohamaru for Pain. Uba-san sees Naruto as one of the villagers now, and refuses to tell Pain anything about Naruto. Konohamaru says Uba-san. Konohamaru isn't running away because Naruto isn't waiting for him at the end of the show's path, which I do like a nice callback to chapter 2 of this manga. Choji tells Tsunade about Pain, and we learn that Choji's dad is still alive. Like I said, 2 seconds later we find out that he is alive. Team Guy out of the village for the attack. On a mission, but yeah, they're not available. Pain shows up in front of Tsunade. Konohamaru downs the Pain with a Rasengan, which she learned from Naruto, which I do like, but going on to like for themes of passing down and getting the next generation way, that Naruto passed that information down to Konohamaru. I think that's very nice. Tsunade refuses to tell Pain where Naruto is. The paths of Pain are dead bodies that are being moved via chocolate transmitters. Pain got to Shusune, which was able to read her mind, knows where Naruto is. Pain thinks people who don't know true pain can't know peace. Shusune is killed. Naruto and Furusaki know that the messenger got killed and thinks something is up in relief. Pain destroys the leaf with one arm push. Naruto shows up with a bunch of giant toads. I like these chapters. I like, again, Konohamaru's growth and seeing that, and I like to see the gradual acceptance the villagers have of Naruto. And this and the Tsunade moment, I think, are very great. Learning Pain's secret that he is using dead bodies to help for his passive pain, and that's why he can replace one, is freaking awesome. That's very cool. I mean, it's like puppet jutsu, but without the strings. So congratulations, Ultron. It's not like that, because you still have to have someone transmitting a signal, but besides the point, kind of reminds me of Ultron of Age of Ultron going, no strings attached to me. I'm a real robot. Anyways, I really like these chapters, and shows how terrifying of a villain Pain is by destroying a village in one single move, and how devastating of a feeling that is, and how hopeless it feels, and then Naruto shows up to bring the hope back. In my opinion, hopeless situations that have no single, even a drop of hope aren't very interesting. Like Jujutsu Kaisen with Shibuya arc. I'm sorry to down on that, but when Gojo got kidnapped, I had no hope that the heroes had any chance of getting him back, which did happen, spoiler, but then weren't able to get him back. But like as a viewer, in my opinion, as a viewer, as a watcher, like going, oh, they have no chance of getting him back, and that being the case, isn't. I mean, not saying there weren't interesting moments afterwards and very good character moments afterwards. Isn't that interesting of a watch for the plot's sake? If that makes sense. So I do think it's important to at least have a kernel of hope in your story. Or like a good example of like using hopeless moments incorrectly. I'm going on a tangent. It's like Going Gone when like all the characters side characters you've seen throughout the show get killed off. But that's a good way because the show is all about World fight for power, believing in oneself and stuff like that. So seeing like the opposite happen so much so quickly is a shock to the system. You will feel like how desperate the situation is, and then the hope comes back. I think Naruto handled it well, like Gone. That's my point. It's a well handled situation. I went on a tangent, but the point is that I think Naruto handled it well. Okay, so I think this might be the longest grouping of chapters, maybe. Chapters 430 to 437. Tsunade protected the village by releasing the art of melodic regeneration. Pain revives the destroyed Pain. All 6 paths are facing Naruto. Naruto destroys the path of Pain before it can kill Tsunade. Tsunade gives Naruto Kisune because she has intel about Pain before she leaves the battlefield. Naruto now knows that Kakashi has paths, and also like his reaction, he doesn't go for like he isn't angry about him, or like he would be in the beginning of the manga. He just quietly, accepts it, and sure, he's probably very upset about it, but he isn't outbursting, yelling and screaming, so that's a nice little character growth moment for Naruto though as well. Tsunade's own because she uses the art of melodic regeneration. Naruto handles the summons the pain use like a boss by throwing them and then guarding them. The Toads fight them off as Naruto downs another pain. Naruto learns the Jiraiya also taught pain. Naruto Furusaki in a path of pain gets swallowed by Gonbota, and Naruto kills that pain in the Toad's mouth. Naruto has clones to collect nature energy off-site for him, and when he undoes them, he goes into Sage mode. One of the pains can absorb attack. The main pain got his push and pull powers back, but Naruto uses his attack to attack the absorbing pain. Pain sends the giant toads flying. The Toad's arrows are preparing a Genjutsu to use against Pain. One of the Pains tried to suck up Naruto's power, but that caused him to turn into a Toad statue because he absorbed the nature energy, which I do like that they used the nature energy low against a Pain. I think that's a very nice touch. Pain attacks Furusaki to stop the Genjutsu. Pain pins down Naruto since he's out of Sage mode again. The real Pain has to be at the highest point near the village to be transmitting chakra. Pain gives his famous cycle of hate speech, which is so good. If basically Naruto wants to kill Pain because he sees that as justice for destroying Konoha, then Pain says, ooh, that would be justice. But what about my people? What about my village? What about my friends? My country was war-torn because Konoha and the all big major villages went to war in my nation, causing lots of death, lots of suffering, and all of that stuff. So he goes I see this as my justice. And if justice is just revenge, it just creates a cycle of hatred. Very great speech. Very great speech. And he has a point. If it's just oh, well, you did this to me, so this is justified. And they go, well, since you did that to me, this is justified. It's a cycle. Pain wants to end the cycle of hate by showing the world real pain. Yeah, that show him. Keep punching them down. Hinata steps in to try to save Naruto. Hinata says that Naruto inspired her, but she always wants to catch up to him because she loves him. Pain downs Hinata, which causes Naruto to go into 4 tails and then jump to 6 tails. I like these chapters. The Pain fight against Naruto is so fun. It is easily one of the best fights in Naruto. It's super entertaining. The fact that we see so much moves that Naruto has done over the series chapters with Zen Shurikens is very great, and seeing the Toads falling like Naruto is very good. Nice passing of a torch from Jiraiya moment as well. And you see that Pain really is trying to do something good, but it's so twisted that it's can't really chill for the guy. I mean, the guy has a point, but circle of hatred. You see that in real life all the time, but like he's going about in such the wrong way. It's just gonna cause more hatred, in my opinion. And then Hinata stepped up again. I wish. In the anime, this works a lot better because there's a lot more film, and you get to know Hinata a lot better, or spend more time with her. I wish Hinata had more page time in the manga to make this moment feel a lot better. But it's still a really good moment. Hinata confessing her love to Naruto as she tries to free him before, well, getting beaten by pain. Well, moving on to chapters 438 to 443. Naruto crushes Tsunade's necklace, which tried to seal the 9 tails away again. Naruto now can push through Pain's all-might push. Yamato knows that Naruto is up to 6 tails and is rushing back to the village because he's off on a mission. Pain uses catastrophic planetary construction, which basically makes a giant ass rock out of the surrounding land and the sky, and try to like pin down Naruto in the rock. Naruto is about to fully release the seal. He's up to 8 tails now, and that planet is not doing shit to him. The Fofokake stops Naruto from releasing the seal, and Naruto learns that he's the Fofokake's son. But Foth tells Naruto sorry for putting 1/2 of the 9 tails in him. But Foth knows that Mara was the one who caused the 9 tails attack 16 years ago. But Foth ensures that Naruto that he would find the answer to the peace question, how you make peace in this war of hatred. But Foth reveals the seal before his chakra disappears. Naruto is back, but now in Sage mode, because during the Naruto's attack that makes his chakra enraged and unstable, causes the current to be released. The giants walk in the sky far apart. Naruto wants to talk to the main Pain. Naruto purposely got stabbed by a chakra rod to locate the real Pain. Naruto fires the Zen Shuriken at Pain, but he blocks him. Charikon's attack Pain, but he stabs him and dodges another Zen Shuriken. Naruto unleashes all the clones. Pain pushes many of them away. Naruto lands a Rasengan on Pain, but having 2 clones for him like one of his French slaves. The last Pain is taken down. Naruto wants to see Nagato alone with no one from the Leaf to help. Naruto meets Kuran and Nagato face to face. I like these chapters. I like that Naruto finally gets to meet his dad, even though he's there, it's just his chakra and his consciousness, but still he gets to meet his dad. That's very awesome of Naruto. And we get a little bit of information about the 9 tails attack 16 years ago, and how much the Max Man named Mara is involved with all of this, and so setting him up to be a real menace, a little Dennis the Menace. And seeing Naruto go fucking beast mode in the 9 tails film, while entertaining, is devastating to see how much he's losing control and how much like unstoppable, like how hopeless the situation is, because Naruto has no control. There's no way anything can stop him, really. And then we got his dad being able to pull him back, which is very awesome. So moving on to chapter 444 and 449. Naruto says that he wants to talk to Naruto even after Naruto shot Naruto with a chakra rod with his little, shell thing. I don't know what it is. I guess he's set up on life support, I'm pretty sure. I guess life support shell. I think that's what that technically is. I'm not sure. Don't ask me. I don't know shit. Naruto says he can't forget Naruto. Naruto wants to hear Naruto and Kuran's stories before he answers the peace question. Naruto has 2 great pains. One is the death of his parents by a leaf ninja. Naruto friends Kuran and Yoka and a dog after leaving home to survive on their own. The dog died due to being blown up. That sounds like, I know nothing about John Wick besides the fact that a dog gets shot in the face. So let's say John Wicky of Naruto. I guess Naruto came first, but besides the point. That is when the dream of ending wars began between him and training with Jiraiya. During that time, Naruto awakened his Rinnegan. We have read this, but to be fair, Naruto doesn't know this story, so, it makes sense why it's repeated. Jiraiya mentions the Sage of 6 Paths, who's the father of ninjutsu, who stopped wars back in the day. Jiraiya wonders if Naruto can do the same thing. The trio start a group with Yako as the leader. Hanzo, the leader of the and Wayne want Iago's group to help with peace talks with the other nations. But Hanzo betrayed them, causing Iago to die, which is the second great pain. And Danzo was there too, because he's evil. Naruto goes into a rage after this happens. He summons a girl statue, which is for one of the sex of fertile beasts. No, I just do that, but hey, let's just say Renegon powers and leave it at that. Not try to think too hard about that one. But it's like, oh, he just so happens to know the jutsu that summons the girl statue. Okay, chill. Hanzo escapes after seeing a lot of his men die to the girl statue. Naruto becomes the new leader of the group, but couldn't stop other comrades from dying. Naruto's not gonna kill Naruto, but couldn't forgive him. Naruto says he would break the curse of hate in this world. Naruto was the inspiration behind Jiraiya's first book about a ninja trying to break the cycle of hate. Naruto is gonna believe in Naruto in terms of being the one to break the cycle of hate. Naruto brings back everyone he killed, but giving up his own life. I hate that so much. I'm sorry. If you can kill off characters, fucking characters. Don't do that randomly. This ain't Dragon Ball. You don't have Dragon Balls to make wishes. That is such a BS thing. Anyways, Kuran is leaving the Akatsuki and is going to believe in Naruto too. I mean, I like these chapters, like hearing Naruto's full backstory. I do appreciate the thought of I can't forgive you, but I'm not gonna hurt you, which will break the cycle of hate, but most people aren't gonna do that. I'm sorry. Oh, we'll do that, but I don't know. I don't have faith in people, I guess. And then, yeah, bringing everyone back to life is just such a backspace kind of moment. Like, oh shit, can't kill Kakashi, backspace. I don't know why it was tapping vigorously on my Shizaharu Booby Mass pad on that, but whatever. Yeah, like, I like to see Naruto put, like, money where his mouth is. Greatest set of chapters. Except, I mean, really, I say this, the Gala statue and the whole bring everyone back to life, two plot conveniences. One is very much egregious, I think. The other one is just like, that's a little convenient, don't you think? But moving on to the final set of chapters. 450 to 453. Kakashi catches a falling Naruto. The leech shields for Naruto for being pain because they heal everything from Kasane. Uruka thinks to himself that Naruto is finally seen as a hero like the fourth one, and this scene in anime is done so much better. But like, it's still such a good scene seeing everyone shield for Naruto. The Cloud Ninja arrives at Relief. Shikamaru's dad's trying to stop Danzo from being the next Hokage since Sanai's in a coma, but that didn't work because he was like, well, who caused this? Jiraiya was Pain's master, and, it's the fault of that generation, but, let me take over, basically. He blamed everyone the fuck else for what was happening, and he's like, oh, well, I should be it. I should be in charge, and that's what happened. Iwane and Tarzan from the first arc are here to help rebuild the village. Of course, bring up Sasuke and Naruto. Kind of lies, not to have a whole truth about where he is. Naruto now, with the loss of Jiraiya, knows how Sasuke feels, which I think is very nice, because Naruto didn't know the pain of losing people, really, because his parents were already dead when he was a baby. So I think that's a very nice thing, but he goes like, yeah, I understand how Sasuke feels now. The Cloud Ninja are going to talk to the Hokage. Danzo, due to the Cloud Ninja telling him about what happened to Killer Bee, declares that Sasuke is a rogue ninja that should be killed on sight. Kakashi tells Naruto not to go to see Danzo because he wants that. Because he wants any reason, give him a fucking reason to keep Naruto in the village. Danzo has a curse mark on every single Foundation member, coincide to stop them to talking about him, which is very clever. It's like, well, I don't want anyone to betray me. Curse mark on your tongue. Can't say shit about me. The Cloud Ninja attacked Team 7 for info on Sasuke. Team 7 learns Sasuke has joined the Akatsuki and kidnapped Killer Bee. We go to Taka, who learns that Killer Bee put a fast one on them. Taka learns about Danzo being Hokage, Pain's attack, and also the Hokage's summon. Going back to Naruto, Naruto tells the Cloud Ninja that Killer Bee is most likely still alive due to the Akatsuki takes Vegeta Jewel Key. Suck the Killer Beast out of him. Suck.
suck!
Sasuke wants to kill Danzo at the summit. Gaara and his siblings head to the Kake summit. I like these chapters. Again, it's set up in kind of aftermath of a pain assault. Danzo, now that we didn't always feel like he was a creep due to like his apartment chase stuff. Like the stuff in the bridge arc and all other stuff. But like, man, if you didn't feel like he was a creep already, you really do now. And then I do like how Naruto is really trying to still believe in Sasuke, of course. Him and Sakura still believe in Sasuke deeply. He also goes like, try and go like, hey, you know, Clown Ninja, your master is still alive. He's out there, and we can find him and bring him back to you. I think that's a really nice touch for Naruto. But Clown Ninjas, one of them eventually moves Choji, honestly, but they don't really leave an impression on me on this one. I'm not sure if they become more relevant on, but like they just there for me. And yeah, overall, this arc does have some flaws, but I do think the Pain's Assault arc gets a 10 out of 10 for me, because I think the highs are so high, but like below, like, oh, we bring everyone back to life, but again, for most reaches, small stuff like that, I can overlook a bit, because this arc is really great, and I think is definitely what makes Naruto so great. A great mode, great action, and a great character deep dive on who Naruto is as a character. So, with that being said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see more for us content in the future. And I will see you all next time. Bye.